What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Show. I'm back with another McFarlane DC Multiverse pack, and this time we have this awesome Nightwing and Red Hood 2-pack. So this is a pack of two great former Robins, where we have Dick Grayson in the Nightwing outfit with the red on it, and then we have Jason Todd's Red Hood. So two very awesome looking figures, two essential figures to go along with your Bat family. So this is an awesome 2-pack that they threw these two together, of course, looking like they're fighting each other. So I'm excited to open this pack and check these figures out, and I hope you are as well. So let me go ahead and get them open, and we'll check them out together. And so we're starting off with the new 52 Nightwing, and so we have Nightwing in his all black spandex, but this time he has the red instead of the blue up there on his chest and down there on his legs. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot different going into this. They pretty much just changed this color here of the Nightwing on his chest, and then you can see with his mask, he has the black mask and the red eyes in there, but he still has the black hair that's kind of all swooped over, and the all black spandex like I showed, and he's got gloves on there and boots down on his feet. So again, it's just all pretty much all one color besides the red, so not too much going on there. And you can see there on his back, he does have the holders for his Ermac sticks, which are a little bit bent there. We'll have to put those in his hands in a second. But for his movements, those head there can twist all the way around, and then he can look down and look up, so a little bit of nodding in there. The shoulders come up 90 degrees and have a little bit of like that butterfly joint there. And of course, they twist around. We got the bicep twist, a double elbow joint that bends up that far, and then the wrist twist around and flex as usual. He's got the ab crunch right in there, so he can crunch back and forth, and he has lower crunch down there as waist as well, so you get a little bit more movement, but he can twist around right at both of those sections too. His hips come up a little bit there, not too much, maybe 45 degrees, and can go out to the side a little bit as well to kind of do the splits. We got the double knee joint that bends up that far in the back. He can kick his own butt, and then the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side, and then he has the toe joint on the end. And so as I say every time, I hate the McFarlanes with the ball joints at the wrist and ankles. It just makes, like for the ankles especially, makes them hard to stand up, and then limits some of the movements in the wrist that I don't like. But otherwise, it still looks pretty great. It looks just like your normal Nightwing, not a whole lot different going on here, but we can go and take those Ermac sticks and pop them into his hands. And like I said, they are a little bit bent just because packaging and stuff. But we'll go ahead and stick these in his hands. So there, we got those in his hands. And then he also comes with the stand, so we could go and just pop him on the stand, which he stands not too bad. Like, this figure doesn't really have too many issues, so we don't really need the stand too much, but it helps add that stability. And for some comparison, we do have the older Nightwing here, so the one with it blue this time, and this was part of the very first wave of McFarlane. So I think I definitely like the blue a little bit more, and it doesn't seem to be as shiny overall compared to the new one in the red, but blue's my favorite color, so I definitely prefer the blue one over the red. And then we have his card, which is all nice and reflective here, so it's going to be hard to see, but there's Nightwing there from New 52. And so around on the back, it's from Nightwing number 1. His name is Richard Dick Grayson. He's 5'10", 175 pounds. And it says Dick Grayson began his crime-fighting career as the original Robin, Batman's protege, a crime-fighting partner, an expert acrobat and skilled fighter. Dick eventually left the nest and ventured out on his own as a new hero called Nightwing. His childhood experience as a circus acrobat and trapeze artist made him extremely agile. He is a superior fighter and highly skilled martial artist who has been personally trained by Batman. Nightwing is a keen detective, a natural leader, and a strategist with advanced knowledge of a variety of technologies. So that explains more of Nightwing for you. So still a great looking figure. Like I said, probably one of the better McFarlane's had just because of the mobility and stuff. He doesn't have issues standing up or anything. But like I said, I think I like the blue Nightwing more than this red one, but still not a bad figure at all. And our other figure from this pack is Red Hood, again from the New 52, and this looks pretty awesome here. So Red Hood, if you don't know, is Jason Todd, which was the second Robin replacing Nightwing. He eventually was killed by Joker, but ended up coming back, and so he kind of is more sinister, and he takes up being known as Red Hood, where he wears a red hood on his head, and you can see he has the red hood. It looks so very much like an Iron Man helmet to me, just the way it's designed, especially with like the mouthpiece, but it's very nice metallic and shiny, so it has that reflections on there and stuff, so it looks very awesome. But he has the all black outfit on like a bunch of the other Bat characters. He wears a brown leather jacket over the top that has the sleeves rolled up there, and you can see the details, colors all popped and everything. Has some black gloves on his hands. I like the red Bat logo there on his chest. You can see all the Kevlar and stuff with the abdomen. Belt at his waist with 2 holsters on the side since he does use guns. And then the black leggings go down to his boots, where he does have some shin pads and guards on his feet and just some normal black boots. So overall, again, pretty boring character. Not a whole lot of details going into him, but it still looks pretty badass. For his movements, his head there can twist a little side to side within the color of the jacket, and he can look up and down a little bit there. Not a whole lot of range in the neck. Shoulder comes up 90 degrees and can rotate all the way around. He has a bicep twist right there, right where his arm and the sleeve meet there, so he has a bicep twist, and a double elbow joint that can only bend up that far because of that thick sleeve. And his wrist can twist around, and then they can flex just a little bit. It's hard to tell because you don't see the ball joint at all in this one, so it can rock back and forth there a little bit. He has ab crunch right there, so he can crunch forward and backwards and twist a little side to side, and then it looks like his little twist down at the waist as well. Hips have better movements, get close to 90 degrees. Out to the side, can do the splits. Has a double knee joint that's real stiff, but it can bend up at least that far in the back. And then the foot can rock back and forth, twist all the way around, and has the toe joint on the end. So now unlike Nightwing, he does have some issues standing, so we get the base that we can pop him on there to help get him to stand up a little better. And as I mentioned, he has the holsters there, so he does use guns. So we got the 2 guns here, so we can pop him in the holsters, or we can just put him in his hands, which we'll do. And the guns even have the little bat logo that's saying there on his chest on the side of it, which is awesome. And with those guns, Red Hood just looks super badass there, and that is awesome. And then we get his card as well, again in the metallic, so there's a picture of Red Hood on there from the new 52. And on the back, it says it's from Deathstroke number 15. His real name's Jason Todd. He's 6 foot, 225 pounds. And it says Red Hood is a name and identity that has been used by various heroes and villains over the years. The current and best known Red Hood is Jason Todd, a fierce hand-to-hand combatant and vigilante crime fighter who was once Batman's second heroic apprentice called Robin. He has a complicated relationship with both his former mentor Batman and the original Robin, Dick Grayson. So that there kind of shows you why we have a 2-pack here of Red Hood and Nightwing, kind of where they're fighting each other. Of course, Red Hood won't shoot Nightwing or anything, but they look awesome together there. Of course, both in the red, so they kind of go perfect together there, and form a Robin. So that is awesome there for this 2-pack. Then I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a thumbs up on this video and leave any comments you have for me down below. But if you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button, and I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.